So in case you are wondering where this is or what this setup is, this is my garage, and I've decided to recently bring down my YouTube setup right from the house down into the garage here, and it's taking a lot of my time. I'm trying to like polish this space and redesign it sort of to fit into making YouTube videos, but more on that later. So while doing all of this, I've decided to make 3 videos or 3 interviews set up in this space, and to show you guys how you can maximize your space and still do something good out of it. Because sometimes, especially for documentaries, you go to some places and you just have to film there and it doesn't really look presentable, or it's not in the best configuration that you probably prefer to film in. So but you just have to film because you have to film into the documentary, or it's a project that you just need to use that space. So the idea once again is to film 3 people and filming them all in one location, and to talk about the lighting setup and the camera position for close and for wide. And at the same time, I'll be posting them in 3 days. So this will be the first one, and then tomorrow there will be another one, and next tomorrow there will be another one. So to kickstart this process, I'll be talking about this particular frame, and the talent for this is Emmanuela Ajayi, and you probably have seen her on my channel or my Instagram page because she's a good friend of mine, and a huge shout out to her for turning up to sitting down in front of the camera for this session. So for her, we went with this backdrop, and it's got like some characters going on it. So we filmed this on the Blackmagic Pyxis 6K, and then I used the Blazar Mantis 50mm. So that's the camera and the lens we use. And majorly for lights, what we have going on here, obviously if you look closely, you can see rim of lights all over our hair here, on our shoulder here, on our shoulder here, and sometimes you can see them bright on our hands, in some corners here, and all over our hair here. So the idea basically is to have this effect of the rim light showing on our head. So basically we ask her to like go with this kind of hair so that we have the illumination of the hair lights on our hair. So the hair light we used was the was coming from this angle here, and that was the Godox F200 by, is a panel light, and that's probably one of my favorite lights that I own. And our key light, which is going through like a booklight kind of setup, is the Amaran 300C. So what I did with the Amaran 300C basically is to use I think it's a 4x4 diffusion panel on the side, and I used a very massive parabolic softbox on this end. So softbox was big, and then the light, which is a 300C, was shining into that. So this was coming through there and was giving me this soft glow on her face, soft. So you can tell like this soft even on her hand here, and all over her face, and then fades into the shadow side here, which gives that really soft light. And I'm a huge fan of the soft lights for interviews, except I'm going for a different look and I have to go with hard light or something like that, which we talk about in some of the other frames that we'll share with you guys. So I love like how soft the light is. It feels like it's not lit and it's not too bright. There's no hard pointers of light on our face, which I love personally. I love that you have your talent lit in front and you can't really pinpoint that there is an artificial light on our face, but you get like something soft that goes from the face and goes to the shadow side on this end. And I think we had a black black reflector side, the dark side of the reflector, all those 5-in-1 reflector. So we use that as our negative fill. So that was giving us this shadow from this edge, shadow here as well. So, and to add a bit of spice to the whole thing and bring out the dramatic look out of this, I used an haze machine, and I brought up some haze into the atmosphere, and that gives this direction of the hair light, and you can tell with how soft it makes the whole shot look. So what I did basically for the close-up shots was to take the camera from right in front, because I use just one camera, because this is not a real interview, it's just me painting how you can do the same at home or wherever you find yourself. So what I did was move the camera to the other side and get close a bit to her and ask her to keep looking that way as if she's talking to someone. So light is still getting to all this side of her face, which is cool, and you can tell from here. And then the shadow comes in from this side. So it kind of fades off into the dark side, which is cool. And same setup like the other shots, the hair lights, you can tell from all of these. So that's the hair light, and you can tell here, and some of it's coming here. So it feels like a room space where you have a bulb, a one bulb just above the person's head, and it's shining that light over the person. And at the same time, I've positioned a lamp on this side, which has a very warm feel as well, to make it look as if the light is coming from that lamp. So it's not actually in shot here because I was trying to get this particular frame and ignore that one. So same thing with the key light as well. So the key light as well, same lights, 300C. Then you can tell how soft the light is giving me on her face. So very soft, and I love that kind of look. So nothing much, same thing is in the hair, and I've got these really beautiful images. So what I did with this particular one was, because I love how everything came out, I did a very short clip of her just playing the guitar, and I didn't really use the sound from the guitar, so I got a sound from at least, and mixed the whole thing together and made a very short reel from it, and I will share that with you in a second. So that's basically for this particular setup. That's the first frame I'll be talking about on this 3-1-3 setup. If you have anything that you want to ask and I've not mentioned anything about it, you can leave a comment down below and I'll be there answering your question. And I'm sure you will be watching out for the second one, which is gonna be dropping tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.